Scott Morrison and political spin, explained with this term I call SmarterLinking. You see, the world has changed. Everybody understands the spin doctors, the way people try and deflect and switch people's attention to certain things, especially politicians, when they're asked a question. You ask them one question, they either change the subject, they say why they can't answer that question because of some legal grounds, but they're basically using their spin. Now, when we call it spin, I actually call it like it's re-linking. When you ask somebody a question about the economy and then they change it to about health, what they're doing is you're focusing, you're linking the subject, the economy, and they're trying to, if they don't want to answer it, they don't have the information, they can change the subject, they can relink the subject to something that they want to discuss, and you tend to find that they'll continually go back to the thing that they want to talk about. So we know this is spin, we know this is spin doctors do this all the time. We've seen it used all the time with lockdowns and dealing with COVID, but by being smarter and more intelligent in the way we are aware of this spin, I call it, like I said, linking. You can be more intelligent in the way you're linking information and realize that that's all that's happening. Is that if Scott Morrison is asked a question and he's not answering it, he's basically using his spin. He's trying to relink the situation to avoid answering the question. And we're seeing it all the time, more and more, from all politicians all around the world, all the leaders. And it's got to stop, because the people are becoming more intelligent and can see that that's just what's happening. You know, the word spin didn't sound too bad. And look, everybody does it. You know, like even a parent will do it when their child asks a certain thing that they shouldn't have. They'll deflect the subject. They'll divert the attention to something else. But what we need to do is be more aware and let the politicians all know that we know what's going on, and we're not going to, you know, I've heard so many radio interviews where you ask the same question 10 times, you get deflection, diversion, different answers, and complete shutdown instead of answering the question. And they won't even answer that. They're not going to answer the question. They'll just keep answering it with their spin and the way that they've decided to answer the question. And it's got to stop, because, like I said, the public's become more intelligent over time. We're all a bit smarter in our being woke. We're all more intelligent in the way we expect our politicians to communicate more effectively, being honest, being held accountable, and by taking control of the way we asking the questions and demanding that they use this linking principle, avoid the spin, and basically just be down to earth, honest, intelligent, give us those sort of answers. That will help us basically have make the better choices to decide who we want to run the country.